Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Cobras and the Thunder. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Brad Sanders, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping up now, Mark Lacey. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Mark Lacey.
Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 106.
And the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Greg English, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. Sanders certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty Vebo, we're looking for velo. We're looking for velocity. That's what this guy is. But unfortunately, what comes with him is command and control tends to leave him at times. He can get a lot of swings and misses, a lot of strikeouts, but he can also walk a ton of guys.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
To the plate now, Paul Taylor, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
One and 2 now.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Here's the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Kevin Landry would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Jeremy Kilpatrick, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Brian Hannon is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
The pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Lacey calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, not shortstop, Michael Lopez.
Now batting, Michael Lopez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. And a ball 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Franchise. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Lopez stands at first with 1 out. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely. And another throw over. And the runner back. Now the 2-0. The count now at 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
First things first, here's a throw over. Just keeping him close. Into the box, Mike Hayes, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. And they're runners at the corners now. 1-0 delivery.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's off the plate.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Randall Mad Dog, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Mad Dog swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line toward right center, and this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
You simply cannot offer a pitch like this to a hitter this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
So now to the plate, Saul Worthing as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Adrian Esparza.
So coming to the plate, Adrian Esparza. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And he falls behind 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Hard hit ball to second. Speared on the dive. What a play. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Kevin Landry, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Not close. It's 2-0. Might have been ball 3 there, but he couldn't resist trying to pull that thing. Line toward right center. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
At the plate now, Jonathan Atkins as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Digging in now, Brad Benton. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Goodness. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
And that misses 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Buford Christian, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Christian has swung his way to just over 2,100 career base hits. Set to deliver the 0-1. Christian is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Stepping in, Sean McKee. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field as they have taken the lead. It's now 3-2.
Man, that's painful for a pitcher. He almost worked himself out of a jam by getting 2 straight outs, but he made a mistake right there and paid the price. 3-run home runs like that can be so deflating.
Batting 9. The pitcher.
Standing in now, Jeremy Kilpatrick. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Three runs already home here. And it's fouled away. he misses there. 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. The Cobras on top 3-2. Leading off the inning, A.J. Valido, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
A.J. Valido.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that kicked out.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, Brad Sanders. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Now the pitch. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box now, Brian Cannon. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
To the plate now, Michael Lopez. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Franchise.
So now to the plate, Scott Franchise. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate now, Mike Hayes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set. The 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Hit hard to third. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. We've played 2. We're tied now at 3 apiece. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Mark Lacey. Here comes the first pitch, and that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Runs up and gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Greg English.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Greg English. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit at third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 3, Paul Taylor.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And that misses 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Randall Mad Dog.
First baseman, Randall Mad Dog.
Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And that is off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
In now, Saul Worthing. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
No one out with a runner at second. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 2-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, third baseman, Adrian Esparza.
Standing in, Adrian Esparza, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. A man at third with 1 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the go-ahead runs in to score on the sac fly, as this is now a 4-3 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Valido. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Count is 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, a 1-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Still 2-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. It's a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, and it's now 5-3.
Another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the park.
Standing in now, Brad Sanders. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Atkins will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Thunder are out in front here, 5-3. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kevin Landry. He reached on a single in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Jonathan Atkins, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
2 balls and a strike now. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
To the plate now, Brad Fenton. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Here comes the 0-1. pulls this one in the air out to left. Valido will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 10, Buford Christian.
Into the box now, Buford Christian, runner in scoring position with Surgan. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The 1-2 pitch. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Sean McKee, 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Thunder lead it 5-3. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brian Hannon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
So now to the plate, Michael Lopez. No balls and 1 strike. Last time through was a base hit. The 0-1 pitch. Runner goes, and it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. McKee is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 16, Scott Franchise.
Settling in now, Scott Franchise, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. First pitch coming, here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-0. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Into the box, Mike Hayes. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fouled away. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Tennessee leads this one 5-3. So here now's the pitcher, Jeremy Kilpatrick. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jeremy Kilpatrick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Here's the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 7, Mark Lacy.
Digging in once again, Mark Lacy. Here comes the first pitch.
That's out.
The 1-0 home. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Pops this one up. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen, a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Greg English.
Into the box, Greg English. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Oh and 1, here it comes.
1-1.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And he misses 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Randall Mad Dog.
Randall Mad Dog.
Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag up there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Billy Gore takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Stepping in now, Saul Worthing, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit down the line at first. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Gore, 30 years of age. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Standing in now, Adrian Esparza. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box now, A.J. Valido. 1-0 the count. Slider finds the zone for a strike. gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His third home run of the ball game, as it is now 7-3.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
At the plate, Brad Sanders. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Wind-up, here comes the 1-0. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Atkins is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Antoine Fong is going to come on now, as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Paul Taylor.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now that's popped up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kevin Landry. A hit in 2 tries so far. Pitch on the way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
plate now, Jonathan Adkins. As he'll take a look at ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 1-2 now. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2. And a sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Paul Hughes enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Brian Cannon. He singled his last time up.
Brian Cannon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. At the plate, Michael Lopez. He flew out in his last at bat. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into right field for a single.
The right fielder, number 16. Scott Franchise.
In now, Scott Franchise, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. On he pops it up. Lacey moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now back, the catcher, Mike Hayes.
Now at the plate, Mike Hayes. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. A dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
One 0 count. Here it is. Hot shot to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Jason Blake will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring. Glenn Suarez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there. He couldn't make the play on it.
Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Buford Christian. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Worthing will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the right fielder, John McKee.
Striding in, Sean McKee. First offering on its way. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
With a traditional 7-inning stretch.
Glenn Suarez remains in the game, batting 9th and manning first base.
Number 48.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Jordan will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. James Bond is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And a high strike there, 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Orlando Ayala come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Ayala.
Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Jordan, originally from Mississippi. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. One out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Digging in to try it again, Adrian Esparza. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. First pitch coming, here it is.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 2-2 on its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Orlando Ayala stays in the ballgame batting number 8 and takes over in center field.
Orlando.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Domingo Vega will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tiny Ryan will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Corey Esparza is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. Digging in, the switch hitter, James Bond. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base running.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Eddie Slinger come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Slinger, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. This is pulled into right. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Now that's second baseman, Red English.
Jason McIntosh will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. A ball and no strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a ball lined to the left side, but it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. Fouled away. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
David Laffey will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
Michael Wright will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. 2 low, 1-0. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Now the payoff pitch home. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Jason McIntosh, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Eddie Winger. Now it's third. Number 15.
David Laffey will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot. Michael Wright will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher.
Now catcher. Number 4.
Tim Lee is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitcher. Tim Lee.
Alexi Varela is also into the game as he takes over at short. Stepping in, A.J. Valido. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Got him.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, Tiny Ryan, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The 1-0. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. 3-1. high in the air out to center field. Atkins is camped under this one. 2 gone.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Brian.
Milton Otto will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Otto.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Eric Mensch comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Hal Hale will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Hale.
Kyle Price is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-1.
That's in. Ball 2.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Howie Robinson will come on as a pinch hitter.
Howie Robinson.
Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nobody out, runner on first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
A runner at first with no outs here. And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. Now a hard liner towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, left field, Buford Christian.
Now at the plate, Buford Christian. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Guy Eaton takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. John Durrington will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Oh, 1 the count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
First and second now, 1 man out. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. In now, James Bond. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Got him swinging in the dirt. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Thunder led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Brad Sanders takes home the win. Jeremy Kilpatrick permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 7 runs on 12 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For the visitors, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors, they left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.